I don't think so.
Weird. Okay, you seem to have cleared up again anyway.
Okay, I just had a mild case of the robot.
Oh, no, it's still there. That's really odd. Might clear up.
Maybe we'll find. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's fine. Do I sound okay?
You sound fine. You sound fine. I also might
Even
have.
better. Hold on. Yeah, it's Steam.
Oh, it's on your end.
Yeah, it's on my
Okay.
end.
Okay.
It's
Also,
Steam being Steam.
Also, hello to anyone who happens to be watching.
You
This is just.
motherfucker, could you at least fucking...
I did tell you! I said I was going to hit the button.
And then I warned you about the robot voice, so I thought you'd maybe rethought it for a second.
No, because I hit it. I said I'm going to hit the button. You said okay, and then I hit the button as you said you've gone a bit roboty. Also, I might have already started the game up by accident because I always forget that when you click on the game in the Epic Game Store, it just instantly loads it up as opposed to taking you to like its page.
Yeah.
Which means I'll just need to let that continue whilst I do the social media guff.
Yes. Oh, hey, tell Snipe to look at my latest tweet.
Okay. Snipe. Yeah. Look at Longfang's latest tweet. Oh no!
What?
Twitch is telling me friends are going away on the May the 25th, 2022.
Oh dear, what a pity.
I'll no longer be able to see which friends are online. Oh no. That's a thing I used all the time.
Quick PSA.
Yeah, I've used it just constantly.
On the Epic Game Store, you can get Prey and Jotun, and there's another game for free.
Oh, rad.
So everyone go get those because fuck EA. Not EA. Fuck Epic Games.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go back in my hole.
Okay.
I didn't entirely hear that, Web.
Oh, there is a bunch of games, including Jotun and Prey, currently free on the Epic Game Store.
Oh, good. Jotun is a very good game.
It is, yeah.
I support its action. Also, there's a bunch of mods that need to update when you load in, just so you know.
Okay. I'll deal with that in 1 second. Whilst I'm being very professional and eating a matchmaker.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Okay. 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 I've done the things.
Good. Good.
Hey, Goth.
Hello, how you doing?
How's things going? They are going well, considering that we just didn't, or I say we, I mean I, just didn't prepare even slightly.
It's fine. Everything is fine. There are no problems.
All is fine. 2 mods are loading. Okay. All is good. All is good. But yes, hello everybody. I hope you all out there in Chatland are all doing well.
Yes, we're gonna drive some fucking trucks, cause
Yeah, Snipe's not feeling great today, so we're filling in with
oh hey, make sure the mods are all enabled that you want, because, you know.
I haven't disabled any.
Yeah, but when they update, sometimes they disable.
Oh, okay. I forget that this is the man truck. Was that disabled for a reason?
No.
Okay. I forget how games that are like this manage to find new and interesting ways to be janky.
Yep.
Okay, I've turned everything back on.
And I'm not going to tell you that, you should go and download a bunch of new mods in, because that would be silly. But there is a forklift in the front page.
I will resist for simplicity. Sorry, you will have just heard the bidoop from me putting my controller in. Wib, I have to ask, why did you make me watch that tweet? Oh yes,
Oh God, no.
Yeah,
no,
the exclusive parlor show. You know, I don't like to use this term in general, because I feel it is overused and is usually weaponized to be aimed at children and neurodivergent people. But it was cringe, right? It was just cringe.
It was cringe. It was cringe. Web. There is a new mod out that.
Okay.
You know how we had the Land Rover Defender long wheelbase, the 110?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 90 out as well now, the smaller one.
Okay, what do I search for?
Defender.
No mods found.
That's because you're looking at your subscribed mods.
Oh, again,
Yep.
this.
Hello, Mod Hill. What fresh horrors has the world unleashed into you today? That fucking tweet Web posted earlier.
Hey, looking up as a modern Land Rover Defender.
No, Offender.
Offender. Oh, I thought.
No, because they made it legally distinct so they could put it out in consoles.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the Offender 90
Yeah.
or 110.
You should have the 110.
Yeah, I've got the 110, yeah.
Yeah, get the 90.
Okay.
It's smaller.
Okay.
It's
Subscribe.
It took like all of 5 seconds to download, so.
Was it you who's been listening to Kill James Bond, or was it Drama? Both myself and Snipe have been listening to it.
Mm-hmm. I gave it a shot and didn't like it all that much.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. I kind of explained it the main time because I feel like I need to defend my views at all times because the internet.
You don't have to if you didn't like the way they approach it.
I,
It's fine.
Yeah, I felt like they were going a bit too bad faith on everything, and I'm like,
I get that.
yeah.
Oh, thank you for the resub, Prime B. Yeah, that tweet was a whole thing. Brave of Wib to burn the totality of the karma points he had earned in his lifetime just to post that. Yeah, no. You know what? So that's the thing. You try and be a good person so that you can build up, so that you can hurt people more deeply every now and again.
Sharing
You know.
that tweet was stochastic terrorism.
Yes, it was.
There's a fucking 6x6 mini.
Okay, I need to look at this, don't I?
Just type in mini truck, all one word, it should come up.
No. Oh, thank you, Crub is Doberman, for the resub.
Krubis Doberman, hello.
Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I said thank you to Prime Beat, didn't I? I think.
You fucking better have.
Yeah. Well, thank you if I didn't.
Yeah, go off. Yeah.
Mini truck pack. Yeah.
Did you download it?
I'm doing
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying From Rewatch with Love, though. That's a fun podcast. Not afraid to call out the bullshit, but also is still doing it out of a genuine love of the James Bond movies, you know?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's like two different perspectives. Like, you know, what one was done from the perspective of people that don't like them. So,
Yeah.
and so it's sort of,
Abigail, the one episode that I listened, the Doctor No episode that I got through, Abigail kept trying to point out cool things about the filming, and everyone just talked over her. I was like, oh, come on.
It does. There are a couple where they do just say, no, this is good. on Her Majesty's Secret Service they all quite liked.
I'm really glad that people have started to enjoy that film, because like when they were shown years ago when I first watched the Bond movies when I was a kid, it was like the movies were on one of the BBC channels, and it was like every week they were showing one, and my aunt was like, "No, you don't watch that one; it's crap." I'm like, why? It's like, it's just bad. And nowadays, I think that opinion's changed a lot.
Yeah, like it's funny because when I think of the James Bond films, the things that I most think about, like the things that come to mind from watching them as a kid, was I remember Jaws being Jaws in Moonraker, and the one before it that I always forget the name of. Which one it is, the first one he was in.
Was it Spy Who Loved Me?
I don't remember. But I remember him. I remember Roger Moore in a big duffel coat, like One Piece thing, skiing down a mountain.
Yeah.
And I remember is it Thunderball with Christopher Walken and the
No, that's View to a Kill.
Oh yeah, it is View to a Kill, yeah. And it has the blimp.
Grace Jones, who just owns the entire fucking movie.
Then it has the blimp at the end.
Yes.
I remember that. But those are the bits.
It turns out Christopher Walken's character's like a Nazi eugenics child.
Yeah. I don't remember that. I only remember that when I was listening to the podcast and going, oh shit, yeah. The only part I distinct, but the thing that most comes to mind when I think of watching those old films is the bit from the end of Her Majesty's Secret Service. The grim as fuck ending.
Hey chat, a hype train is close, just so you know. Get some fucking shit done.
That's you. And thank you, Rosamara, for
also, while we're just quickly talking about this and, you know, easing into it, you should probably look up Z2 Turret. Because I know it'll make Maudio happy.
Okay. Z2 Turret. How is that formatted?
Capital Z2 space TURRET.
Not finding anything.
I don't really want to.
Oh, okay.
You okay there?
What? It comes with a money cheat trailer.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
It's a little three-wheeled motorbike engine thing.
I'm sure that's very useful in the game.
Oh.
Fucking great.
Now,
But
if
anyway.
you put one of those fucking Mazda things in there, it's like 3 wheels running a motorbike engine, I'd be very happy.
Anyway, I am going to create a game. And mod trucks on. We have to do public, don't we?
No.
Oh, it's private because that allows you to save contain mod trucks. 2 trucks will be lost. Okay.
You're thinking about the crossplay problems, which won't come up. Just put mod trucks on, you'll be fine.
Okay. All is good. All is well. Oh, whilst this is loading, and because I'll just cut to the chase because we always end up talking about it. I was looking at Toy Hacks yesterday. For people that don't know, Toy Hacks are a company that produce they're most well known for sticker packs for Transformers. So like they'll
have they got one for Skids already?
No, not yet. Although I am keeping an eye open for that.
Yeah, because we talked about it and you said you were going to paint it yourself or do some painting on it. But honestly, a sticker pack is a really good shout for that figure.
I'm waiting to see what comes in the sticker pack because the things I actually want to fix about it are quite small. So, if the stickers are sort of a bit too much and it costs like it costs more than I'm willing to pay, then I'll just fix it myself. But But I was looking at it and I found that some fun things that they had that I didn't realize, which is that they have sticker packs to like make new characters.
Really? Okay.
So there's like one for I think it's Power of the Prime's Retgar. Which to basically
generic one.
Makes him a generic Junkion.
Yeah.
With his neck piece, like the piece that swings around to replace his neck for like the combiner port. Of making that actually his head. So the stickers for that. And they also had one for Ironworks, the modulator that I've got, to make him into a Decepticon version.
Yes, the Decepticon version that has a like fucking furnace in its chest.
Yeah, and I'm legit kind of tempted by that one.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might be.
Well, it basically
was it a Decepticon? Yeah, Grease Pit was I think a Decepticon version that actually came out.
Yeah, but it was a completely different deco, like.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but that just reminded me there.
But yeah, they completely changed it, and with more detail on the flat part of the top. I'm like, oh, actually, looks really good. Is it worth $10? Probably not.
Yeah, but also, come on.
Although there is one I will be getting for a Legends class one I've got.
Okay, so you won't buy it for like a deluxe, you'll get it for a Legends.
Well, the thing is, I got the Legends one in PO Box, and it's missing a couple of things, and I was like, if I do this, then I can make a video about it and just get that, and that it'll get its thing back, so it'll be fine. Also, it does make it look a lot better. But yes, are you in?
I am loading in right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have anything for Legacy yet. Dang.
No, they don't have any yet. But then considering that
Laser Optimus.
Yeah, I actually saw that in a shop today.
Oh, good.
Because
good.
I may have been I may have gone for a walk today.
You were looking for that fucking Tyrrell P3, weren't you?
Yeah, Tyrrell P34.
P34, sorry.
So I can be insufferable and make a video about it where I tell everyone that they need to stop calling it a futuristic Formula 1 car. It's from the fucking 70s, you weirdos. It's like a literal thing that actually existed. And they only stopped using them because I think it was Goodyear stopped making the tiny tyres they needed for the front.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that it had a window in the front, like down by the driver's side, so that because they couldn't see the wheels from the cockpit. So they had a little window so they could look through, so they could see if a wheel had fell off.
As you do.
No, apparently they were quite good.
I'm attempting to join the game again.
Okay. No, is it being fucky?
It acted fucky, but I think I know why. It's fine, it's fine.
Ah.
Loading in now. Figure out what you want to do and start doing your thing, man.
Okay. We'll just have the customary, I forget how all the controls work in this game moment.
Yeah, get yourself reacquainted.
Yeah. Mountain River, that's the that's the one over in the new area, which nearly everything just wants me to send stuff to now.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
There's a village delivery to just deliver like 4 things to there, so that seems like a nice, simple thing to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we can do that. And if you want to deliver 2 of the things, and I'll deliver the other 2, and then neither of us has to take a big trailer.
Fair.
So I need cement and consumables.
I don't remember where you get consumables.
Consumables from the storage zone at the port.
Hello and welcome to the storage zone.
And where do you get the cement from? Oh, cement comes from the warehouse. So, do you want to do do you want to do cement or consumables?
I'll do the consumables.
Okie dokie. Right, so I need to go that standard way.
Is it just some? Yeah, it's just bags of cement. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll take my my truck with its little bear ears.
Good. Meanwhile, I'm going to be an asshole and test out the new vehicle.
That is completely fine.
Yes. Feel the relaxation.
Yes.
Wash over you.
Just the music started up, and I was like, yes. Oh, I had another a fun moment. Was it yesterday or the day before where I found another like band that I'm like, oh, these are going to be a problem for me
Okay.
because they're great.
Got you.
Well, technically it's two bands, but the second one is basically just a continuation of the first one. You know how that happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the band Bring Me the Red Light. Beat the Red Light, and
Okay.
their sort of continuation, Redemon.
That's a strong name.
And they're basically, I think I heard that I saw it described when I first read about them. Which is that they're like a band trying to mix Lamb of God and ska.
Yeah. Okay.
And another way of putting it is that the album that the first album they did was in like 2011 as Beat the Red Light. They are British as well.
Mm-hmm.
Where that's like store page describes the album as for fans of Slayer and the Slackers. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And yeah, it is like, you know, lots very like riffy kind of metal, but with a horn section that is very obviously it's mixed in there like ska bands mix their horns. Like it does have it. There is the occasional, you know, offbeat upstroke bit, but
Yeah.
they are a metal band with horns first and foremost.
Interesting.
Because I have often said like one of the things that you can always tell a band with a horn section that comes from like a kind of ska like a skacore lineage over one that's like a metal band who just happens to have horns because the way they mix them and integrate them into the songs.
Yeah.
Ones that come from kind of the ska mentality want the horns to punch through, and be prominent. Whereas the ones that tend to come at it, I guess, more from an almost classical perspective of how they integrate them, tend to let them kind of blend a bit more into the background. And like, whilst they both sound good, I'm a fan of you know.
You might, you know, have some thoughts.
I have some thoughts. What about Mephistopheles? I have listened to them a while ago. I don't remember much about them. I seem to, if I remember rightly, they're kind of a little in the mold of like the Mighty Boss Tones, of the mixing in elements of, well, earlier Mighty Boss Tones more specifically, where they mix in a lot of elements of like metal into the early sort of third wave ska stuff. But yeah, this was from like 2000. The original album was from like 2011, I think it was.
Okay.
So it's sort of around the time that like Random Hand were doing a similar kind of thing, and Fighting Evil is Cool, the band What Snipe and I are in, supported them a few times.
Hey.
Random Hand were really, really good. Actually, I think they're back together again now.
Good.
Gonna be honest, all the ska I've listened to is Fighting Evil is Cool. It's in my top 5 favourite bands after all. Oh, bless you. Am I going the right way? Yes, I'm going the right way. It's that thing of you know, even though I don't remember, I forget how the controls work, I am starting to remember the actual maps.
Good. Good.
Do I have to turn here? No, I have to turn the next one. Okay. But yes, that's cool. But then I think just at the beginning, you know, at the beginning of pandemic times, they formed the new band, Redeemin. I don't know if he's supposed to like highlight the redeem or the demon part.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how they say it.
Yeah,
but
I was thinking that. As long as you don't emphasize the mon part of the end, so it doesn't sound like a Digimon, you're fine.
Redeemon is digivolving.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they formed a new one and they released an EP, which I call it an EP, but it is 25 minutes long. So
That's a good one.
it's longer, like because each song is like 5 minutes long, so it's. But it is like I listened to many albums by punk bands that are like that length, so you know, yeah, they're heading the right way. But yeah, and it's like, oh, you know, I wonder what they've been doing, and the answer is, oh, they've been refining the shit out of it. And yeah, the self-titled EP, you can listen to it on Spotify if that's your speed. Yeah, seriously good. I can 100% recommend it. I have a real soft spot for ska that is heavier than most metal bands.
Yeah. You don't need to be heavy to be a good metal band, but it helps.
Like I remember like trying to describe to people the Flaming Tsunamis, and it's like, well, let's just say they are a band which, when people try and describe the genre, I've seen the terms like avant-garde metal skacore thrown around, and you go, that means nothing, but also
everything at the same time.
But also, that's not a bad description of whatever the fuck they are.
Okay, it's that tunnel there. Oh, fuck me, man.
How's it going at your end?
Fine, I'm just trying to work out the best way to go here. Okay.
Having a little splash.
Oh, I'm just thinking about what I said about heavy stuff there, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to ignite that conversation again. It gets really tiring. What is heavy? I'm like, oh no.
A vibe.
Yes, it is a vibe indeed.
I'd say a lot of it, realistically, in recorded stuff anyway, comes down to the mixing more than anything else.
Because if it's too high in the mids, you don't have the actual thump of like a good chug riff. It's like
it's one of the reasons why I love my Marshall Valve State amp, because it gives a good chug. Even if I'm not playing metal with it, like it means that when you want it to sound
it's
beefy,
almost like a lot of people use like Valve Marshalls for a reason. I know you said Valve State, but the Valves help.
Oh yeah, well mine's got a valve in it, so it can emulate it for the rest of it. I think I actually do need to change the valve in it, which is why it's a bit my amp is in.
You need to wear a sock on your hand to get in there and fucking.
It needs a lot of work. My amp has been used for a decade of playing live, and it has suffered greatly.
Yep. Well. One day we'll just get you a JCM 800, and then you can put the gain up to full.
The thing is, I'm like, when it comes to like gear and stuff, I'm like the most clueless person. I'm
the asshole that knows too much.
I'm just like, well, I've got my Gibson SG and I've got my Marshall Valve State amp, and that makes the sound what I like, so I don't need anything else. I don't need to know anything else.
Yeah.
I feel that I probably
experiment, though.
Yeah, I think I probably would have been more curious about this stuff had I not just because it was I got made redundant from my job many years ago. And because I was living at home, I had a bunch of money saved up. I had a couple of grand in the bank because it was just like, well, I'm living at home and I don't really have. Yeah, I didn't really have any major outgoings and I was working full time, so it was like, well, I'd buy myself albums, but I wasn't into. Oh, thank you for the resub there, Grox. 51 months, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Don't let it set in, my friend.
How many red cups of half full of beer have been thrown in your amp's direction? You don't have those in Britain. So
yeah, we don't
zero.
Red cups in Britain.
They're always the clear cups you get are.
They're just they're clear.
They're clear, and also
also beer's fucking expensive.
Beer is expensive.
It's not like making love in a canoe like American beer.
Fucking close to water, yes. And also, like, we've never been at a gig where that's happened because
you jump off a stage and beat the shit out of the person.
I don't know. I maybe it's just because we play mostly ska gigs, and I've never really seen that happen. Honestly, different kind of vibe. I've heard that kind of stuff happening more with like metal stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, even at the gigs we've played at where people have been like, "Oh yeah, you can just play with a metal band. That's normal." I have the cement.
Good.
I guess I need to go up along that top path. Alright, okay, nice and simple. But,
You have now cemented your position. Fuck you, Crow, this good work.
But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I feel like I definitely would be more curious about pedals and amps and stuff had I not spent ended up with a bunch of money, so I went out and bought myself a Gibson SG because I was like the guitar I had at the time was a Yamaha Pacifica, which was a really good learner guitar, but still a learner guitar. You know, at the end of the day, didn't mean to attach the winch.
Meanwhile, I've also got a learner guitars that I just put EMGs in because I'm a crazy person.
But so I was like, so I want to get that, and then I found out that I was much better at guitar than I thought I was. I just had a shit guitar, which is fun to learn. But then when I was there, my mum was being ridiculous and was like, well, you can't just have a tiny little Fender practice amp that you had, like, if you've got yourself a proper SG. So, hey, do you want an amp? And hey, this basically pointed at a Marshall Valve State, and I was like, okay. And then I got it, and it was like, well, this is exactly how I want my guitar to sound.
Yeah.
This is just this is how I like them to sound, and it meant that I kind of ended up just not.
That being said, I do have that big box of stuff to send you at some point whenever I actually remember to do the work I need to do on it. If I've got any spare pedals I don't use anymore, I'll throw them in.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
I think I've got a Hendrix Octave fuzz I never used somewhere.
See, an octave pedal is one of those things that I have I should probably have at some point.
Octave and chorus are actually really fucking handy. Because I don't know how much scat's handy, but like a chorus pedal makes if you have the rate down low so it's not warbling, just makes you sound huge.
Fortunately, like for a lot of things, like because my amp came with a pedal built into it, so and it has a bunch of effects I have. So like
they're They're not usually good effects, but they're there.
Yeah, it means that, you know, whenever I've needed, like, you know, so I'll pop on a little bit of, you know, reverb when playing, like, a lead solo kind of thing. Like,
Yeah. Just to make it sound more grandiose and shit.
yeah, just give it a little bit of punch, or, you know, what have you.
Or to make yourself sound like you're playing in a church hall, whichever works.
You see, the other side, what you can do instead is just literally play in a church hall, which we've done before.
Yeah.
Actually had terrible acoustics, the one we played in.
That's really
in London.
Weird,
It was weird. Stuff echoed around in a way that made everything sound a little bit out of tune. So
That's
it really
weird. Unless maybe only the acoustics are set in such a way that it's only good when it's filled with people.
Possibly. It wasn't completely unfocused. It was actually a really weird gig because it was like a zombie night. It was in London. And yeah, we went down and like so there was loads of people dressed as zombies. Thank you, Boozle, for the resub there. Thank you very much. Big cargo brr. Yes.
Oh hey chat, you may notice the couple of little progression bars at the bottom there for you know, donations, so you can keep track of people's kindness and be angry when people send you money, because I do. And also the sub goal for the month. So please consider either donating or subbing if you can.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. Although I will say both of those things are slightly out of whack, and because we did get stuff at the start of the month, but I had to like reset the goal.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with streamers, is when you reset the goal and you're like, no, oh god, what was the original amount? Shit, fuck, it's gone.
Yeah, and the May subs I need to reset up because I don't know why it got set to 100. Because that's not going to happen.
It might. You can dream.
I know, because I normally set it to 50, and I don't know why it's set to 100. I should really change that. I'll have to remember the amount that it is at the end of the stream, and so I can change it properly over. Yeah. God, I miss playing gigs.
I know, man.
I need to.
Here's the thing, though. You're old now, like me.
You see, you know, the real problem is just that I'm in a ska band, which contains so many fucking members, and like half of them during the pandemic.
Adults and shit.
Well, half of them during the pandemic have just decided to have kids.
Motherfucker.
I know. In some cases, multiples.
Be so selfish.
So, yeah.
We just touched down again from Disneyland. Donations are not in the books for the foreseeable future.
Guys, that is.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's completely fine, and yeah, I hope you have fun. You had fun, because I've not been to Disneyland. In fairness, I've been to Disney World a few times.
I don't remember which one's which anymore.
Disney World is the Florida one.
Okay. We'll get Snipe to Galaxy's Edge one day.
One day, yeah.
I'll do a GoFundMe, get her in that fucking hotel that looks kind of crap. I've heard such mixed things out of that hotel. It's kind of amazing.
I can't wait until I think Jenny Nicholson is working on a big video talking about it.
Yeah, because
she went on the cruise. Actually, no, that's what she did.
No, I thought she went to the hotel because she spent the $5,000.
Oh, did she? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've been seeing bits and pieces of it. Oh, yeah. Should be interesting. My daughter loved it. Perfect. Age last time to go. Excellent. There is something a little bit. I don't know like how these have changed because it's been like a long time since I've been to one, but like there was something a little special about going to them. Like Disney's a big evil corporation. Yes, but like they did a theme park good.
Yeah. I mean, the only land or world I went to was Legoland in Windsor, and I kind of want to go back with Snipe and Wib.
Yeah, I'd love to go back. It's been a long time. I won't
do the rides. You guys can have fun with that, but I will eat all of the pretzels.
Honestly, I care less about the rides. I just want to look at the miniature world.
Yes.
But what was I saying? Yeah. Hopefully we will band stuff will happen again. Because yeah, I want to play again. Want to write new music. Want to write a new album. Record a new album. I've got like the most of the like basic layouts for like the music of a bunch of songs. Like I'm not a lyrics guy.
Lyrics are fucking wild magic. I don't know how it works.
But I write a lot of the music, like well at least the everything that's not
Melodies
a horn
and-
section
yeah.
part, because I'm no good at writing horns. For a lot
Do
of
the
our
thing
songs.
where you go do. Yep. Okay. Good,
Yeah,
perfect.
can you make the trombone go doot? Ah, yes, good, excellent. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get to do that again soon, because that would be cool. Get out and play more gigs again. And we'll obviously let people know, so if anyone wants to come and see one, then they can come and see a gig and go, wow, they've been doing this for over a decade. Yeah, they've been doing this for a decade and they still can't play our instruments? Fucking impressive.
I know exactly what band you're talking about.
I was talking about us.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of
I know which one you're thinking of. Yep.
I only came in half conversation.
Yep.
Most people in the world have no fucking idea what music is.
Oh, that is the fun thing if you play.
And no, I'm not telling anyone.
No, if you play gigs, you end up encountering a lot of bands that are they're borderline cryptids. Like, you're like,
Can't confirm.
how do you exist? Like, I am traveling to the river. Do you need to retune halfway through a song? If not, then you're not the worst band I've ever seen. I mean,
That sounds like someone putting fresh strings on for a gig.
yeah, and you can put on
And
it.
not,
Like,
and not stretching them.
yeah, you gotta. If I generally don't like to have fresh strings on before a gig because yeah, they feel different as well. I prefer to have them where they've eased in a little bit. But yeah, you gotta stretch your strings out a little bit. Gotta warm
Unless
them
you're a
up.
bass player, in which case you just hit them hard enough that they stretch.
Cryptid ska named the Mothed Men. Okay.
The Loveland Music Men has also been suggested.
Yeah. Okay.
Cat apes.
Scapes.
You
You got to have the bad ska pun.
yeah, true. So
Although, I think
no,
my
that-
my favorite ska band name, or
Skatu
one of my favorite. Ska Tune Network is strong, but
it's a strong pun name.
it's the Weapons of Brass Destruction.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Who the first song I heard by them was "Get Your Scar Out My Drive." There's Battlescar Galactica as well. Yeah, that was a strong one.
Oh, that's a strong one, yeah.
What would Mothman play in a ska band? I want to say bass, and I don't know why.
Be very careful about what you're about to say.
Oh,
what
no,
about
no, no, no,
closet
synth.
heterosexuals?
What?
That ska band's real good.
The Closet Heterosexuals. Yes, Oscar Isaac's old band. I don't actually know, was that one of his ska band ones, or was that just a band?
That was the big one, because he was guitar and vocals in that.
That wasn't the one that we saw the video of.
Whatever. It's wild to me that someone as successful as Oscar Isaac likes ska.
I know, normally successful people
Don't like ska.
don't like ska. That's why they're successful.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Mothman plays like the synth and only hits a couple of keys now and again and holds them for the entire song, so he just stands there looking awkward and weird.
Yes, that's the person who's playing their first gig and goes, ah!
No, not really. No, it's like, you know that Like in a prog band, you'll sometimes have the guy in the synth that is actually just holding the chord for ages.
Ah, yes.
And doesn't really have much else to do other than add to the vibe.
Well, it's like, when you get bands that contain, like, 10 members where, there's, like, a couple of people who are actually playing stuff that, like, I don't want to be cruel and say things that matter, because every part of it matters, but
You're
the
just
ones...
talking about Slipknot, it's okay.
but there's only, like, only, like, half the members are actually, like, doing the main part of the song, and then everyone else is just giving the song body more than anything else.
Yeah.
Which is important if you're trying to go
I
from...
remembered that fucking Joey Jordison died. Jesus.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, hello. You're coming up behind me.
Yes.
Hello. Oh, you're in your little Land Rover.
Yes.
Are you doing what I'm doing and going getting fuel?
No, I've got fuel with me.
Ah, okay.
Actually, I should have enough for you as well. Give us a sec.
No. Like, I shouldn't need any to get over there, but I was just, while I was here, I was just going to go and grab some.
Yeah. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, thank you muchly, my friend. I don't actually know the way to get to that thing, so, like, I'll follow you.
Well, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just heading to the petrol station first so I can get off the road and then work out my map.
Ah, okay. Because I haven't got the thing in the centre, the watchtower, so... Oop. Serve me right for looking at chat. I mean, only half the members are doing anything you can actually hear in the mix. Okay, yeah, it depends on which band you're listening to, but yes, that can happen. And sometimes
I'm gonna pop off the trailer I've got, and I'll go scouting because I'm in a scout vehicle. It makes sense.
Okay.
I'll clear out some fog of war.
I guess I'll just wait here and talk about Scar with chat.
I mean, isn't that what we always end up doing in some way?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, there's a fallen pipeline here. Good.
Cool. Actually, speaking of Slipknot, did you see there's a Slipknot crossover in the game Smite?
That's kind of great.
Making them, like, fantasy, like...
Yeah, I know that totally works for them.
Like, the designs for the things, like, I've seen the artwork for it, and it actually looks pretty fun.
Smite's a weird one, I've played it a couple of times. It's like, yeah, third-person MOBA, it's an interesting idea, but MOBAs make me want to die nowadays, because I think I can trace my first anxiety attack back to League of Legends.
You know, that makes perfect sense. I have a similar thing with the concept of gardening.
Fair.
Not actually a joke. From people being like really shitty about it, of letting a garden get a bit out of
oh god, yeah.
out of control while I was dealing with what I now realise was undiagnosed anxiety and depression. And people being really shitty and passive-aggressive about it led to me having severe anxiety around doing anything in the garden. So it was like, oh, okay, cool. Now we need a Kiss/Slipknot cover crossover.
No, fuck Kiss.
Nah, Slipknot are just better than Kiss.
They are the better version of Kiss's gimmick.
Yeah. I still, every now and again, I'll just go and listen to Iowa, because I actually just really like that album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very of a time.
I'm not even, like, the biggest Slipknot fan, but also I can see the shit they did, you know?
Like, that's not even, like, necessarily their best album or anything, but it's the one I think of when I think of them. Plus, Slipknot, when they work, make me go, oh yeah, this is what the whole, like, Doom 2016 style is, like, riffing on. This type of very percussive, like, riff-heavy thing, you know.
It's like them in Fear Factory.
Yeah. Speaking of, I listened to fucking Bloody Wood the other day. Oh my god, they fucking whip so much dick.
I don't know that one.
Indian metal band.
Oh!
Basically,
wait, did Kerry suggest that to you?
No, I heard they had a new album out. Well, they actually had an album out, and I was like, fuck, yeah. I need to go and listen to them. Yeah, they're fucking great. Gives me kind of a lot of like the riffs and stuff give me kind of Sepultura vibes sometimes.
Oh, yes, that's a
but with like more traditional Indian folk music worked in occasionally. Just real flit genres all over the place. Genuinely really good. Give it a listen.
I want you to know I just went up a cliff in this thing by using the fucking tow cable.
Good. Oh, excellent. You got the. All right, so I can actually see where we need to go then.
Oh, that's a lot of exclamation marks. Oh boy.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? That's a thing to deal with later.
Yup.
Okay. Okay, it looks like a relatively clean run.
Except it's not, because there's... See on that main road down to the village? No, wait, I'm not looking at the right bit. Hold on. Okay, the road that you're at that goes... Yeah, there's a broken pipeline right at there.
Oh, okay. What do we need to fix that?
I will go and have a look.
No, I'll go because I'm right here, so...
Okay. Maybe a case of having to do some dirt roads to get where we're going.
Oh yeah, I mean that's fine if that's the... Where are we?
Oh, has it not got a fucking thing on it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not got a thing on it.
Hold on.
Is it because I'm on a thing and I've got stuff in?
No. It might just be part of,
a quest or something.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a... Oh, that's Pedro Bay, that's not it.
Yeah, I can probably go... I don't know how shallow that river is there. I'm going to try something. Which means in like 10 minutes I'm going to be like, Longfang, come pull me out of a river.
And I'm like, I can't, I'm in a fucking Land Rover.
What would ska covers of Slipknot songs would be like? It could work. I have heard a lot of like metal songs performed by ska bands.
Yep, I need to hear a ska cover of Duality.
I would.
Cheery, I push my fingers into my eyes would sound.
Now you see, you know the type of a lot of the ska I like does not try and sound cheery.
Oh, I know, but I think it needs to be a cheery version to really contrast with the lyrics.
We have occasionally mused with the band of like trying to do a version of what is it, Radio by System of a Down.
Oh god, yeah, I remember System of a Down before the entire band became fucking weirdos.
I thought it was mostly the drummer.
Well, Serge Tankian got onto NFTs.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the drummer went full far right, which is incredible for someone from that band.
Yeah. Okay, right. Which way would I need to go from here? Actually, I would just bypass the thing. Okay, so I just need to turn around. All right.
You might want to drop your settings a little bit more graphically.
Oh, is it getting a bit crunchy?
Yeah, it's a bit crunchy now and again. It's not too bad, but it's enough for me to, like, you know... Especially because you're dealing with, like, particle physics from snow and all that shit.
Okay.
Like, I don't stream this on Ultra, I stream it in, like, medium. Just so it runs.
What am I looking at? Anti-aliasing, you can come down, that doesn't matter.
Not to the people fucking watching.
Effects quality, you can come down.
Shit.
Grass density, there we go. That's a few things down. Oh no, actually the effects one I might change back because that's made the bloom go crazy on the snow.
That makes sense.
You go back up to the thing, and then we'll turn down like texture quality. You won't be able to fucking tell that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Bear with us, folks. These things need to happen for your own enjoyment.
Maybe that wasn't actually the thing. Maybe it was just because it was when I went into the menu, the lighting changed slightly.
Yeah, maybe.
And so it just appeared that that was the case. Okay, fair enough. I was looking away, and so I kind of like tried to just mount a rock.
Good.
But then it turned out to work okay because this truck's kind of good.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I need to go? Okay, there we go. Actually, a fun thinking about metal covers of ska covers of metal songs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rage Pyro, for the sub. Thank you very much. Is very early on in their career, Big D and the Kids Table did a cover of the song Iron Maiden by Iron Maiden off their album Iron Maiden.
Maiden, yes.
And hearing the main riff from that played on horns is pretty good.
Yeah, I want to hear a gallop riff on horns.
One of the more fun covers, it's not a metal song, but are you familiar with Such Great Heights by Postal Service?
No, I don't think so.
They were from like an era of like kind of mixing a sort of like emo-ish kind of thing with like electronic
that genre after a while.
Like that. I can't remember what the guy behind, well, the couple of guys behind it, what their normal like stuff was, but it was basically like an electronic person and a kind of person into more emo-y stuff, and they made just kind of some fun little kind of electronic indie poppy kind of songs, which is kind of neat. But yeah, Streetlight Manifesto did a cover of that, and it has a ridiculous intro where it like recreates a kind of little beepy bloopy electronic thing, but with like a 4-piece horn section. It's fucking great.
You know that you've said that, and I'm thinking about it, like what would sound good as a horn section, or with a horn section. I'm kind of imagining Supernaut by Black Sabbath. The intro guitar bit to that on horns would be amazing.
I'm not actually familiar with that song.
It's a very good one.
I'm not like the most well. Like I've listened to Black Sabbath, but not like religiously.
You listen to Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath on their album Black Sabbath.
Good.
They're like,
do we need to go? No.
Good tune. Sabbath were good, man. It's almost like they're kind of important in the history of music or something.
Almost as if. Oh wait. Oh, that's weird. So there's the tunnel to go to the new area, but then like behind the tunnel is the village. Okay.
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah. I see it. You can continue too far on, didn't go the dirt road. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Although the one thing, like, because there's a lot of songs that, like, yeah, because I mean, we do, we do need to retire it really, because it's a very old hat thing by now. But it's the one we've recorded, which is a cover of Propane Nightmares by Pendulum, which was done entirely out of pettiness.
Because you heard another band cover and it was crap.
Yeah, and we were like, we heard a ska band covering it and going like, no, a ska cover of that would totally work. Just not like this.
Yeah. I'm thinking back to my days of when I was in a band, and it's like, yeah, we covered a couple of Strapping Young Lad songs, and we were terrible at it. Oh, man. Also covered NWO by Ministry, because, Ministry.
Yeah, we've only actually, for a ska band, we've done very few covers, in all honesty. We did, Propane Nightmares has been like our cover that we used to. We used to play occasionally Ever Fallen in Love with Someone You Shouldn't Have, which we started playing when we weren't a ska band yet, when we were just a kind of pop punk band.
Yeah.
And then we always meant to like integrate the horns into it when we actually got horns, and then just never got around to it. We do our 30-second metal cover of Baby Got Back.
Good. That's all you need of that song, really.
Yes. It was always very funny to watch a circle pit form when you're playing a ska gig, and just out of nowhere you
Fuck these planks and protect your.
I have delivered. Oh, I just saw the thing come across. You were whipping along. Nice. Excellent. But yeah, I'm trying to. What other covers do? Oh, we covered Call Me Al.
Yep.
Which is actually fucking hell. You are just Spider-Maning about.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the resub there, Penguin Sentinel. Thank you very much. Yeah, which we stole from another band, because we did it as a joke, which is because people would, after they, whilst they were playing, we would start chants of just going, ba 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 ba, and we'd start chants like that to get them to play it. And then once they played it, we'd keep doing it to the point that they had on multiple occasions played that song multiple times in a set because of it.
Good.
And so, as a joke, we learned to play their cover of it ourselves, so that when we did a gig once, we just played their song at them.
Good.
Because we had that kind of relationship as a band. But yeah, I'm trying. I think do we play? Oh, we did do our sort of weird Metallica thing where we started playing Enter Sandman. And we'd play, and though we had horn, at the time we just had a trumpet player, so it would be just straight Enter Sandman, but with a trumpet occasionally joining in with the main riff.
Right.
But then our singer would start singing the lyrics to Paradise City instead.
Good. Love that shit.
And then at the time it was about to go into the chorus, it would then break down into playing a ska version of Enter Sandman, and then what song did we play? Because we played, it was like 3 different Guns N' Roses songs, I think, with the actual lyrics. Good. But always playing different bits, and then you get a faster version of Enter Sandman at the end. It was a weird thing. It was unofficially known as Metallifail because it was like 2013.
That was funny back then, remember?
Yeah. I don't think we ever officially gave it a name. That was just what it was written down as on set list. But the one part I always really liked was playing the little... and we just did that with like a call and repeat thing between the guitar riff and a horn playing it at the end. So it like goes back and forth a couple of times. So it was like guitar 1... trumpet, then guitar and trumpet play as the final one, and it was that worked really well. I always really liked that. What the fuck am I doing? Big truck, big cat truck.
We should probably sort out the bridge that's busted.
Okay.
Because that'll make life a bit easier. So I'm having to pull the trailer that I dumped up somewhere to.
Okay. I suppose we'll head back that way then and find out what it requires.
Yes.
But yeah, we've constantly been looking for new covers to play, and then we all just... one of the problems happened is that we could never actually agree on what to play.
How about a ska cover? Again, it's Metallica, I know, but it's in my head now, of Sad But True. Is that like the on horns?
Yeah. One of the personally, one of the things that I think we should probably do, but because I'm always shocked that there isn't like a real prominent version of it that I could find, which is to do Sweet Caroline.
Well, you're going the wrong way.
I know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not technically the wrong way. It's just a different way.
Okay, fine. I'll meet you there. I wasn't Sabbath, it was Sabbath. Very different.
That might be a bit of a deep cut, because you see, there is an important thing to remember about covers when you're playing them as part of a live band, is that they serve a function of getting a crowd pumped for you when they don't know who you are. So it has to be a recognizable song.
It's a cheap pop.
Yeah. So whilst I would love to like go, oh hey, can we do a cover of a choking victim song? No fucker there is going to know what it is. So.
Oh, there you go. Just got a cover of Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
There's I can't remember what band did it, but a really fun cover of Big Balls.
Good.
I think it's actually on the same.
Underappreciated classic.
Yeah, I think it's on the same album as the Big D Iron Maiden cover, actually.
Mm.
We've actually played with Big D in the kids' table. They were lovely. We have played with lots of bands that if you're into third wave ska, you'll go, oh yeah, I know them. But if you're not, then you'll go, who the fuck are you talking about? Like, we've supported the Voodoo Glow Skulls. That was quite fun. Unfortunately, the place we were at, the person who was mixing the sound was like, I'm going to not turn them down when they're so loud you can't hear yourself think in a small venue.
Love it.
Unfortunately, it was that was also the day at which I had perhaps my lowest dip of mental health, and I was like, shit, I need to go get help.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really able to enjoy them, unfortunately.
Love it.
Which is a bit of a downer. Because I quite like the Voodoo Glow Skulls. But again, I don't blame if half the people in the chat don't know what I'm fucking talking about.
It's fine. I'm used to that too. I talk about Tolkien sometimes, and everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, Longfang. You're old and weird." I'm like, "Yes, I am."
School band, mostly brass instruments and flutes. We covered Seven Nation Army. To be fair, Seven Nation Army is a good song to like play with different instruments because it's like this kind of nice, simple riff. So it can be.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with it. That's the thing. Like there's a lot of like wheedly guitar riffs that don't really work well to turn into horn riffs because that's awkward.
Yeah.
But kind of a lot of the slower kind of ones work really, really well. Although now I'm just thinking of the I think Scarmelian, who did a cover of Backstreet's Back.
Yeah, that works.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Just a do. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good.
They also do a cover of Wonderwall that I don't hate. So
holy shit! It's amazing.
Yeah, and I fucking despise Oasis.
Yeah, same. They're very.
Oh, what's better, Blur or Oasis? Is this even a question?
Yeah, away from.
I don't even.
It's 2020.
I don't even particularly like Blur.
Yeah.
So how the fuck do you trigger this? I'm like next to it. Doesn't it have a...
Where did you go? Well, I said bridge, not pipe.
Oh. I misheard. Oh, when you said bridge, I just assumed you meant the thing that was in the way, and you... Yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. Music challenge. Do a ska cover of one of Bolt Thrower's Realm of Chaos songs. Fun fact. There is a song that may or may not end up being a band song at some point. That the like verse part of it is, it's not like, it is not a Bolt Thrower riff, but it is something that is heavily based on one. But recontextualized and radically altered to not be the same thing at all. But it was like learning to play some bolt thrower stuff and going like, wait, if I do this with this and then change this chord and change this chord, and like, oh, that makes kind of a fun like pop punky kind of verse. Oh, okay.
Apparently, dealing with the broken pipeline is one of the contract missions.
Okay.
So you may want to have a look there and see if you can spot something that's like, well, clearly repairs pipeline or something like that sort of work.
I still reckon you need a full cover album. Cover albums are kind of a pain in the ass because you have to sort out rights for everything.
Yup.
I realised I didn't even have my lights on. Because you know you can just see fine, like with your lights off, so you just forget about it.
So if you mentioned, you know, yes, Oasis did churn out the same album 7 times, but a lot of really good bands do that too.
Oh yeah.
Motorhead, AC/DC.
Unfortunately, Oasis didn't start good, so they were churning out the same bad album. If you like Oasis, this is no judgment on you. I have an irrational hatred of Oasis. The closest I ever came to like really getting arsey with a crowd member at a gig was someone walking up to me and saying like, "Oh, can you play a cover of Wonderwall?" And I said, "I'm going to be honest with you. Even if I knew how to play Wonderwall, I would not play Wonderwall." And he's like, "Oh, is that what you think, or is that what you've been told to think?" And
God.
It was at a birthday party we were hired to play, and I had to, I bit my tongue, and had to stop myself from biting them.
Yeah, that's. Ah, yes, we are the sheeple for not liking Oasis.
This widely liked band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to move. Winch me out of the way.
Yep. Play Wonderwall as a meme, much like someone in the crowd shouting "Freebird."
We did play a gig once where it was one where we were paid to play, and we got there, and when it turned out when they said that they had a PA system, what they meant was they had an iPod dock.
Oh my god!
So we had to find a local place because it was like in fucking. I want to say it was just outside of Leeds, so it was a fair way away from us. And we had to, you know, figure out like how to fucking deal with that.
I would have told them we're leaving. Like,
it was a like an event thing, so you know we were paid as an event band, so you know, the money for the PA didn't come out of our pocket. Don't worry.
Good.
But then when we played, no one, the actual people who like the thing was for, just did not want us there. So they just sat at the other end of the hall and ignored us until we left.
Wow.
It was very weird.
I hate people.
But they were coming over and like they did ask for a few requests, and we're like, we're a band, we're a proper band. We're not like an event band that shows up and who just play covers. Like that's not our thing. Like I know movies tell you that any band can sit there and you say, "Oh, can you play this?" and they'll say, "Cool, it's just in the key of E and just follow along." Like no,
that does not happen. That does not work. Because especially with bands nowadays, because not everyone is like professionally fucking tutored in instruments.
Yeah,
no
like
keys.
there's very particular bands that can do that. And you pay a lot more than what you paid us to get one of those
They're
bands.
usually wizards.
Yeah, but we are a random ska punk band that was hired. That's a different vibe. But yeah, they'll come up like, "Oh, can you play a cover of Sexy and Not As Sexy and I Know It?" And it's like, no, we're a ska band.
We don't even have anything close to the sort of instrumentation they used. What the fuck are you on?
Oh, there's another one we got asked, like, it was at the same birthday gig where I got as close as I ever did to hurting someone. Which was someone asking, "Oh, can you play like some Motorhead?" It's like, and I think I just responded with, "We're a ska band."
Yeah.
Oh, you did the whole bridge whilst I was just getting there. Thank you.
Yeah.
In fairness, I did flex slightly with the whole sex in a know it thing, because I did just go, when they said it's like, well, I mean, there's not much to it, and then just played the riff from it, because it's like, just, which, you know,
Yeah.
I was like, it's just that.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't remember that band. I can't even remember what they're called.
Is it LMFAO?
I think so. That
I'm
sounds good and cringy enough.
Yeah.
I think one of them it turned out they were a record producer's son.
I would be honestly surprised if that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
That kind of band has record producer's son written all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay there?
Yeah, yeah. I forgot I wasn't in reverse.
It's fine. I'm just putting this up somewhere out the road.
Okay. What is the plan now then?
Well, first of all, it's up to you. It's your stream. Second of all, I'll have a look in the contracts thing, see if I can find the.
I mean,
pipeline.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you want to pick one, just because like I normally pick the ones, so like.
No, it's all good. I'm just going to go and look for the fucking pipeline. Ah, wait a minute. Okay, found it.
Okay.
It unlocked once the bridge was done.
Ah, okay.
If you look under the contracts under Blackbird, Mountain Pipeline Building.
Ooh, that requires a fair bit, doesn't it?
Mm.
Okay, well, sure, that'll give us a thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Okay, so metal beams.
Did you crack it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go and grab whatever I can grab from the service hub and just take that across because it's right next to it.
Yeah, makes sense. That's got your service spare parts.
Okay. Well, I'll quickly do that.
I'm going to teleport and get a better truck. Or get a truck, I should say.
Truck. I knew.
I tell you what, while that's loading, I'm going to go and check it out.
Okie dokie.
I shall return jolly.
Okie dokie.
Chat, be nice to Wib. He's a good boy. Most of the time.
I'm a good boy. But yes,
you made it weirder somehow.
Okay, so yeah, service spare parts. There we go. Get this out of the road. Nice and simple. Curious, aside from the first Dark Forces for Snipe Wib Play Star Wars video, have you ever played Dark Forces / Jedi, the Jedi Knight games? No, not really. Oh, thank you for the resub there, Busbar. And yes, they did fit. Thank you very much for the parcel. It was very generous of you, Busbar. Seriously, the reception to the PO box has been ridiculous, and everyone has been ridiculous. I'm currently working on the next mailbag video, which is like literally 50 minutes long, because so much fucking sent. It's ridiculous. And there's one after that that's recorded, and we've got a pile of things all ready to go for the next one. It's outrageous. Utterly outrageous. Enjoy the chains. It's not like Cooler Snipe and Wib turned into a mid-90s rapper. There was a Snipe and Wib for Jedi Academy. Maybe I'm thinking of another channel. I don't think we play Jedi Academy, but also we have done 3 videos playing Star Wars games, and there's like, what, like 5 or 6 games in each of those videos, and I forget what we played in them. So it's possible. Like, I couldn't remember what games we played when we were doing Snipe and Wib play. But now I've got no hope of remembering. We have not played them for the videos. Okay. Bonk. Okay, so metal pipes, metal beams, medium pipes, small pipes. Okay, right. So, I can get metal beams from over there, so... Well, then let's do what we did before then, and nip across the river. Yeah, this is all just it's all just reminding me that at some point we do keep meaning to to try and get more Snipe Wib plays done, but like it's just in between everything else, like you know, the scripted stuff we do like takes so much time, and then like, you know, we've always got another like 3 different projects on the go at a time. There we go. Okay, right. And we just flip ourselves around. Oh yeah, no, that it's okay. Sorry, just a little confused by a message I just got. I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, no, it's just one of those things where we are always working on so many little different things that it gets a little bit overwhelming at times. Like, because we are just, you know, 2 people at the end of the day. Hi.
Didn't want to interrupt if you were saying something.
Oh, hey, nothing important. But yeah, I can say, as I mentioned before, there is a gameplay video coming out very soon. So you know, not a Snipe Wib play per se, but you know, it's a thing. I am acquiring metal beams.
Excellent.
Although, yeah, I can only actually carry 1.
Oh yeah, they're two size, aren't they?
Although, that's a trailer thing, so I can just go and grab another trailer.
Hey. Excellent.
With all of the money I totally didn't cheat in.
Yep.
Plus, the Snipe Wib plays, we have the stream nowadays. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why it's become like a little bit towards the you know, the bottom of the priorities. Fine, I'll move slightly out of the way of the thing. Fine. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy the objective model reviews, Rage Power. We have got another one that has literally been recorded for fucking months, and just we've had so many other things to work on that I just haven't had the time to edit it.
This is fair.
So there is another one that will be happening, and we will suddenly look a month and a half younger when it comes out.
It's almost like you've got like a lot of stuff going on, both behind the scenes and in front of the camera. So you know,
almost as if. Let's just say we didn't anticipate having to edit quite so many mailbag videos. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we all enjoy seeing which models are objectively the best model.
Yeah, they are objectively, because that is how that works.
Yep. Mhm.
It was very funny when we first started doing them, and people would occasionally be like, "This is an objective."
Like, yes, good
Yeah.
job.
It's almost like the concept of an objective review is an impossible thing. It is
Yep.
almost as if it is, in and of itself, a joke.
In the next mailbag video, I hope someone sends you a video editor so you can upload some more. Listen, I've spoke to Wib about giving him a hand on stuff and like, you know, is there anything I can do to help out? And he's like, no, I need to do this myself. Like, okay, fine.
Part of the one of the problems is okay, we just need pipes now.
Okay. I will make it back there at some point, I promise.
It's fine. It's fine. Can I get across? Which pipes can I get from here? Okay, all the pipes from there. Okay, well, let's head over there then. Yeah, what the big thing is really is beyond my being a control freak.
Didn't say that.
I mean, I am. It's true. Okay, fuck this trailer. It's fine. Is just that video editing is like such a big time commitment, and it takes so much work that if someone wants to do it for us, I would want them to be properly paid for it, and we can't afford to pay someone properly to do it. So you know. Because there are
what you can do to help that is get the word of mouth out about Snipe Wib's videos and thus get them more views. Because you guys are putting out very tightly, well-edited content, and they should get more eyes, in my personal opinion.
Oh, bless you.
No, seriously, like when I see people actually put a lot of work into the stuff they're putting out, I feel shitty when they're not getting the views they rightly deserve.
It's just one of those things, you know. Like I feel like we have like there's elements to the way we make our content that mean that we're not good at being flashy. We're not good at the spectacle because I'm too British to do spectacle for one. And it requires certain skill sets that like we maybe don't have, and it's like fair enough, but that's kind of what does well on YouTube. Either that or putting out more content than we can.
It's often someone just talking at a camera and then it's a very quick edit job to get out.
Yeah.
Totally not thinking of anyone who makes weird, angry videos all the time. Who may have got into a Twitter war with David Hayter recently.
Oh, I am not familiar with this at all.
Oh, it was the quivering.
Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Dickhead, yes. Someone would heel turn into Mr. Beast style content. Fucking hell. Thank you, everybody. I mean, to be fair, we are probably like, when it comes to like getting sponsors and stuff, that is the thing we're going to have to just start doing soon, because if you don't live in the UK, shit's getting rough here. In terms of cost of living, like completely
Yeah, the cost of living crisis is legitimately a real thing and real bad.
Like, hey, our heating bills have just like doubled, like they did a couple of months ago. Like they just doubled overnight.
Heating and electric bills are going to be doubling.
Yeah, well, they're not will be doubling. They have.
Oh, wasn't sure in the timeline of it. My apologies. And the reasoning why is,
it is fuck us basically.
Yeah.
I can probably figure that out. All right, so medium pipes are, they take a full thing. So there we go. Have the medium pipes.
I will get the small pipe.
So the Tories have
Kind of
officially
on
declared
aliens.
war. Yeah, I mean they never weren't, but it's got
They're a
more
bit
naked.
blatant about it now.
Yeah. We are.
Oh, if you ever want to scream, the Prince Charles's speech yesterday included a special car for the Queen's crown, which probably cost within the hundreds of thousands of pounds to have all the escort and everything done for it.
Yep, there's a reason why when I was invited by a family member to a Jubilee party, I was like, I can't make it, sorry. Sorry. Let's just say I was being as polite as I think is humanly possible. I'm going to go the long way because I think I'll probably get mired down in the mud while I'm carrying this extra weight.
Yes. Why have you got 2 lots of pipes there?
Because I misread it.
It's fine.
Fuck. I'm because everything else was 2. I completely misread the medium pipe as being 2 as well.
Yeah, Mobius, the crown of the Queen came in its own personal escort as well.
Yep.
Yeah. And yes, he did give a speech about the poors while on a golden throne.
Yep. I think some people wonder why I am quite so anti-monarchy. I think people are starting to understand. I'll turn myself around, get rid of the... Actually, that's the point. How do you get rid of a cargo that you don't want?
If you go into the menu and unpack a bit of cargo, you can then just remove it and it destroys it.
Oh, okay. Remove cargo. Cool. Excellent. Well, I'll just pop the small ones on that trailer then, and there we go.
I've got small ones.
Oh, okay. Well then,
You're all good there, friend.
Well then, fuck this trailer in its entirety then.
Yep. Just stick it into the tree line and...
Yep.
Mod Hill, the Queen wasn't there because she's having mobility issues. It's almost like she's in her fucking 90s and should just be left the fuck alone. And we should stop making a big deal out of her. Or any royalty.
Maybe,
Really.
you know, when
When
the inevitable
massive amounts of land they own for no reason.
Yeah. And maybe when the inevitable happens, just go, you know, we don't actually have to crown a new monarch. So it's a thing. I remember having. I spoke about this on Twitter, and it was amazing how there's a real capitalist realism kind of thing happening with people where they just can't imagine the end of that. So it's like, oh no, well we do because the it says these laws are in place, and it's like, yeah, but we made them all up. We can just not. There's actually this isn't like a natural force. There's nothing that says we have to have a monarch.
The natural way society runs. This is just how we constructed it.
Yeah, and we can deconstruct it, and we should. Shock horror. Lefty YouTube man doesn't think the monarchy's a good idea.
We've had this conversation before, and I just kind of said, yeah, let's just have them, give them a cottage, and let them just live out the rest of their days. Job done. I'm not saying we cut them off from all money. I'm just saying we give them a pension to live off of and a cottage.
Yeah. I see your large truck.
Hello. I didn't know you were coming down that path.
Coming right behind you. See, my stance is that I do not I do not wish for there to be physical harm inflicted upon the monarchy, but
I want the Queen. Philip's not Philip. Charles has got a very punchable face. The Queen's she's fine.
But I would like all of the monarchy to remember what used to happen to monarchs when we decided we didn't need them anymore, and that the fact that doesn't happen is a courtesy. Okay, right. Well, we have fixed the pipe. The pipe. Okay. Right then. What do we have? Drilling equipment goes to White Valley, apparently. Well, that goes to a new area. That could be fun.
Yeah, sure.
Just need one drilling equipment from the service site down the bottom there.
Hold on, though. Let me grab the landy. I'm going to check that before we send the big truck down there. Just in case the drilling equipment's like takes 4 slots or something.
I mean, it doesn't tell me that I need anything specific, so...
Yeah, but if it's... It won't tell you unless it's needing a saddle or something, which this doesn't. But it also may be a 4-slot cargo.
Yeah, fair point, fair point. A Snipe Wib as an entity does not condone violence. A Snipe Wib condones sending a message. It's less sending a message and more, you know, I've often said that I don't believe that, like, you know, chopping off, like, royals' heads is, like, a path to, like, a productive society. But I do think that we should have guillotines in the town square, that whenever politicians... Yeah, whenever politicians start getting too big for their boots, we just, you know...
Point at it.
We just, you know, have a, you know, we gaze longingly over at the guillotine and look back at them and look back and forth between them a few times until they get the message, you know? That's my stance.
Yeah, maybe test it now and again with a melon.
Yeah, make sure you keep it, you make sure it's always sharp and functioning.
Put a really messy blonde wig on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wib advocates for Chekhov's guillotine. Yeah. There's very few times that I think that when I say something like we should be more like France, but the French will protest fucking anything.
Oh, French protest culture is great. Look, when like the French firefighters are like, oh, what we're gonna do is set ourselves on fire whilst wearing Joker makeup and fist fight the cops, like,
yeah,
that is a powerful vibe.
I just remembered one of the fucking protest riots that broke out in France where a cop barreled over a like middle-aged woman, and then this guy who's an ex-boxer came in and battered the shit out of him for it.
French protest culture is something of beauty.
Yeah.
Are you okay there?
I'm fine.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not fine.
Oh.
That was awkward.
Oh. I'll push forward and I'm nearly at the thing anyway, so. And come in when you can.
Yep, I'm on it.
Oh my god, Longfang was a ghost all along.
It's often been said that I am a cryptid.
Yeah.
The long haul is a cryptid. In fact, yeah, if I'm back here, tell me how many slots the fucking thing needs, and then I can get a truck that will accommodate.
Drilling equipment. It requires a and you need to be able to hold an actual cargo container.
3 or 4 slots.
4 slots.
Got it. I will bring a vehicle.
Okay. Well, maybe if you want to bring the vehicle and you do it, and I'll just follow along for, you know. Big.
Anyway, yeah, French protest culture is incredible.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just a given thing that bricks are going to go through certain windows of government buildings, and it's just accepted that maybe we should change things when that happens.
All I'll say is that when someone says that your protest shouldn't inconvenience people, what they're saying is they want you to protest where you can be ignored. Protests work because they are inconvenient, because they provide a problem that can only be fixed. Like, that's how power works. That is exercising the power of the masses. Yeah. Anyone who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something, usually an ideology.
Which we here at Snipe Wib, and Longfang, I guess, do not advocate for selling people on ideologies. I'll just say I'm a fucking lefty.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm open with my political beliefs. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. Like, I'm telling you what I believe and what I think is the right thing to do. Like, I'm not trying to do it sneaky. Like, I'm an open propagandist. Okay, whilst you're coming over, I am just going to go and quickly grab myself a drink.
No problem.
Don't
protest outside Justice's houses, that's not okay. But it's a legitimate political discourse to send. Yeah, Excal, that's the thing. That one always got me. Because, hey, what about all the people that were protesting outside of abortion doctors' homes? Are you saying that's okay? When it, but it's not okay to do it in front of your thing when it's the shoes and the other foot, Fuck off. Fuck right off.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Although, I'll just be 1 second whilst I just deal with a message.
No problem. Hope everything's alright.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh yes, I'm using a controller. I somehow forgot about that in the.
That's fine.
I
do the
minute.
opposite when I come back to the stream and then I pick up the controller when it's a game I need a mouse and keyboard for.
Okay, whereabouts are you?
I am leaving the garage and I'm on my way.
Okay.
I had to modify the truck. I forgot.
Okay, no worries. I shall wait here and we shall continue to have a chat.
Yes.
Yeah, just catching up on where chat was, but yeah, yeah, strange times in this country. It has to be said. Strange times. Service trailer is now available for installation. Oh, good.
Excellent.
Good.
Is my other truck still hanging about on that map?
Yes. Oh, maybe not actually.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because I passed it on the way here.
But that was before.
But that was before you got kicked out. Doesn't look like it, because it was parked up here. Yeah, I think it was parked up there.
Christopher Walken's going to be playing the Emperor in the second June movie.
Cool.
Maybe it'll be him being an actor rather than Christopher Walken. Because there was a time when he was a phenomenal actor, but he's kind of like Al Pacino in that regard.
I still haven't got around to watching the new Dune movie.
You of all people should.
I know. I mean to. I didn't get around. I wasn't able to do it whilst it was at the cinema for various reasons, and I think it's out on like DVD now.
It'll be released out on streaming platforms by now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what streaming platform it's on. I will have to have a look. Because it's like this first one. It's like the first half of the Dune, isn't it? It's not the complete.
So
I don't think it's the complete thing. Because I want to see them get past Dune, because
You want to see them get to the worm power.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, straight up. But Dune is of all of the stories within that universe I've read, at least, the first story, the first book, is the one that is most easily made into a movie that normal humans will watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it follows a kind of hero's journey close enough.
Mm.
And it's like, you know, that you know, you follow Paul. He's set up to be a chosen one. He turns out to be even more of a chosen one. And he leads. I
legitimately think Frank Herbert did at some point want to say messianic leaders are a bad idea, but it got lost.
Yeah, I would say that if there is a lesson to be taken from Dune, it is that maybe leaders are a bad idea. As I have often said, I want a video essayist who is better than I am, because I wouldn't be able to do this like justice, to do an anarchist reading of the Dune series, because the thing I take away from a lot of those books is like, authoritarianism bad, maybe leaders in general are just a bad idea. Which is interesting. It's an interesting thing. Unfortunately, it does get a bit muddy, and by God Emperor of Dune, I don't know what Frank's trying to say, frankly.
I think part of me thinks he's probably on the same idea, but it just didn't work out as well.
Yeah, I've got the next one to read, which is
because the God Emperor eventually just like gives the fuck up, I think. So and he's like, I'm gonna die now.
Kind of in the way that a lot of Dune is, about characters giving up to the inevitability of their position.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's Heretics of Dune. I think is the next one I've got to read. I think. I always forget the names of the ones that are just something of that are just the basic thing of Dune.
You're correct in that leaders aren't necessarily a bad idea, which is why I like the old anarchist adage that you taught me, which is undue hierarchies are bad.
It's not. It's not about never having a hierarchy. It's about only maintaining them where they serve a purpose that is beneficial to the whole.
Yep.
And if it does not meet that burden of proof, then it should be dismantled. To get, like, you know, a little bit.
Charismatic leaders are a bad thing, is the point that Herbert was trying to make. Yeah, that's why I mentioned the messianic leader figure.
Yeah. But they're
not just charismatic; they're fucking chosen ones.
Yeah, and there's a whole thing of that they find themselves often stuck in the logic of their own position, unable to break out of their thing. Sort of saying that in those sort of situations, not even the people who are leading these things are free. But
playing the new Dune RTS, and it's perhaps sending the wrong message in that the Atreides being super honourable is actually a debuff for them, and the Harkonnen get benefits for oppressing people.
Well, I mean, in terms of how the books show their power, then I guess there is a little bit of truth to that. Like, in the immediacy, that can gain you bonuses, but those things only like produce problems in the long run, like which a game can't really cover. In a lot of ways, like Dune is just a weird nightmare of a thing to adapt. Only, like I say, only the first book like really neatly maps onto like being adapted. The next rest of them are what I really want to see made, because then you have to start dealing with the I married my sister and became a slug, which is very normal.
Also, sandfish.
Yes, the sand trout.
That's the one. I kept thinking cod. I was close.
feels like Warhammer 40k depicting the Imperium as the good guys. It does suffer from that a little bit because like there is the whole thing. I know I'm just sitting here on a screen where there is just a truck, and I'm now talking about more serious things. It's fine.
It's kind of how it always goes here. Come on. You could also turn your engine off so you're not burning.
How do you turn the engine off? I don't think I've actually done it.
Press up on the D-pad.
Oh, stop engine.
An option for stop engine. Yes.
There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, are you close?
Yes.
Oh, you're close as the big lad. But yeah, one of the things I think is often a problem in media. Oh, that is fun because it's not. I was assuming you were going to come in like an articulated truck.
No, I decided to go for a big dumb quad steer.
Cool.
Fun.
If
there was another truck here, I would just give you this one.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll follow you. I'll follow you along the way. This will be a bit of a change up. Also means you can turn it round a little easier with reversing.
Fuck you, service.
But yeah, 40k like Dune, it can suffer from a problem, which is that there's like a protagonist bias that you get, where
that's a good way of putting it.
Whenever there is someone who is a protagonist but is a bad person, see Breaking Bad, things like that.
Yeah.
No matter how overtly the work portrays them as a bad person, because you see the world from their perspective, it's very difficult to not lionize them, at least in some degree.
Even when you're doing your best not to.
Yes. And 40k suffers from this very badly, not least because that also meets with marketing, which likes to portray things as a simple hero-villains narrative, and when you're dealing with something like 40k or even Dune, it doesn't neatly map onto that thing. Yeah. The closest you get in Dune is like, well, I guess Duncan Idaho's a good chap, mostly. But yeah, it's complicated. It's a complicated thing. It's one of those things where like I have often given critiques of how 40k handles its.
You know, when you just see something that someone said in chat out of context, and you have no idea because you don't know the storyline of the books. But Duncan Idaho and his magical penis is just something I've read today.
It's all Duncan's all the way down. I just want everyone to know, Snipe has just brought me a burger.
Good.
My hot braless wife brought me a burger, unprompted.
Can you do me a favour and just call Snipe Dork for me?
Longfang told me to call you a dog.
Me?
Yes. So how obscenely powerful is that thing that you're in, by the way?
I didn't make it overpowered, but it is strong. Although it fucking drinks fuel.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it. I can't. This is a little truck I'm in. What even is it's a Mercedes?
Yeah, it's the Mercedes-Benz Zetros, which there is a Lego Technic kit for.
Nice. Yeah, this seems like it's quite fun. Like it is quite good, but it's also not too bad for like drinking fuel. So and
it's
I think
a really, really good truck.
Yeah, it's just that it's not because like some of them are definitely too good, especially when you've maybe got more money than you should have by perfectly legitimate means.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't we have to go to White Valley?
You son of a bitch, you're right. I was running an automatic. It's fine.
It is totally fine.
Can be fixed.
Also, of course, if you end up getting stuck or anything, then I can help you out. So with me following this.
I just need to straighten
which when we're going into unknown terrain.
Yes.
I was going to play my first game of 40k this summer. Oh, I'm glad.
Hey.
I'm glad to hear that.
Excellent.
It's been far too long since I've actually played a game. Hoping to get my.
I mean, the last game I played was with you.
Jesus. God.
I'm a hermit though, so
Yeah,
it's like I don't want to go into Glasgow to play in the Games Workshop, and I don't want to go to my local one because the guy that runs it's a wanker.
I understand that. I understand that.
He's very much, I know everything, and it's like, no, you don't, because you lie all the time.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm coming up to you, and then we can go in there, and we can both be insufferable. Like asking him questions.
He's the one that, like, when I was talking about the wolfen and stuff, and I said like, yeah, no, I really don't like their design. He's like, well, you're going to hate the Lightning Rust model that's coming out. This was 3 years ago, by the way.
Oh.
He's that guy. He's that kind of guy. He states he goes to head office all the time to see the latest, you know, that stuff.
Like, well, you see, my uncle who works for Nintendo.
Yeah, but he's got more plausible deniability because he works for Games Workshop, you know.
But yeah, I think the last game of 40k I played was in like January. I want to say maybe February. Should hopefully be having one again soon. And yeah, I'm hoping to get my battle wagon painted up, or at least painted up well enough that I can stick the wheels on. Because it can't really be played with right now on account of its wheels not being attached, and because they are old and had to be broken off, they are pinned on rather than being able to be on their normal things. My uncle, Jim Workshop.
Ooh-wee. Oh, we're here. Yes, I love this area.
Oh, we have an airport.
Hey, Wib. There's a garage in this area.
Hey, nice.
I'm sorry. Amazing and true gnome facts is now following. Thank you, amazing and true gnome facts.
Dealing with your crunchy bag. Hey, can you not?
What?
Can you
I
not?
can't eat over my crunchy bag.
But seriously, can you not?
Okay. I just needed to get the pastry out.
How crunchy is that pastry? Okay, that's fine.
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, asshole.
Hold on. I just want to check something. I just wonder if you're going to hear this if I send Snipe a recorded message on WhatsApp. Stop crunching. Okay, message sent.
Snipe rustling stream.
Hold on.
Yeah.
See if Snipe notices.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna because she sent it to me.
Oh, good job, me. Good job, me. Because I'm used to opening WhatsApp and it just immediately a message to Snipe. Okay. Stop crunching. There we go. Where are you?
I'm in you.
Oh, good. You're actually not. I've moved.
Oh. You've not on mine. Although I did not notice that you had a wide load thing on the front of your thing, and
Yes.
that's good. And powerful. Okay, well, since the game's been weird and not loading up where you are,
Can you just drive forward?
I've already driven forward.
I can see you on my map.
Weird.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, where's the garage?
Go across the bridge that's in front of you.
Oh, okay. It's nice to just go over a bridge that you don't have to build first, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, are you here?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
There we go.
Okay, weird.
Again, the long hall's encrypted.
Yes. Most unusual.
Oh, there's a big truck down there.
Big truck. Pluck the stuck truck. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, yeah. All is fine. All is good.
Oh man, this is becoming like that fucking fishing stream we did the other day. It's too chill. God damn it.
Yeah, it's chill. Okay, where is garage?
We'll need to find it. Memory serves it's over by the airfield and it's on a main road, so we might even just pass it on the way.
Okay, cool.
Let me just check. Okay, the drilling site's there, so I'll be going. Okay, okay, so you follow the main road. I will take the next turn off to go and drop these supplies off.
Okay. It's too chill. Well, you are in the snow. This is very true. This is very true.
How dare you? How dare you?
We're in the snow. Sorry, I was just I was going a bit fast and tried to Tokyo drift my my thing a little bit.
How did that work out for you?
Well, I'm upright and going and pointed in the right direction, so I say it is an unmitigated success.
Hey, you know how you're talking about bridges that need to get built before you can cross them?
Damn them!
You're going that way, by the way.
Yep, I thought so. Bridge activated. Spare parts. Where can I get spare parts from? Oh, I can just get them from just over here. All right then.
Yes, yes, we are real man thing. You want to bye-bye or Jin and do skateboards? Good. The how do you do fellow kids version of Skaven is the best. I'll never forget Vermintide 2 as well, where that boss calls you man thing cat fondlers.
Which is good. Excellent. Sorry, I am eating Bergie.
Oh, no problem. Not at all.
Oh. Is tasty. You're thinking of Skaven. I'm actually surprised. I've never painted a Skaven.
Really? Damn, man, you should get on that. Yeah. Long Bridge, what?
Well, there's just a thing.
Long Bridge.
Good. There's a trailer right here that has exactly what I need in it. So
excellent.
I shall just grab it.
Yeah, Lehman.
Yoink.
Lehman must appear in the Imperium, realizing all the shit that's happened. People are just like, you can't just execute the entire Inquisition. To which Lehman says, "And why not? I've got enough ammo." Yeah, good. Good.
I do like just incensed Gilliman in.
Oh God.
It's a thing I really wish. Like, I know why. It's because the story of 40k is always going to be subservient or subservient.
You know what I just remembered?
Hmm?
I have actually done a voiceover, like line reading for Gilliman and his whole like "Better we all died in the fires of Horus's ambition" speech.
Oh yeah, who was that for?
I'm not saying shit because I don't know if it's out yet.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I know why they can't like lean into it more, because it sort of undermines the war game aspect of 40k.
This is the big problem.
Which is, you know, it's why 40k is always going to have a narrative issues. There is limits to what they can do.
You know, the funny thing is, like, we've moved on, like, we actually moved on the setting now, and it's like, yeah, the setting was, like, at a standstill for years because it's just a background for the war game, so it didn't matter.
Mm.
Oh, thank you, Krubis. I enjoyed doing that Horus bit. That was a fucking while ago.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that's they were saying like that's how they interpret his voice now.
Oh, Horus was from Chthoniel, which is effectively Hive World Glasgow by the sounds of it. So.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can argue that.
And the weird Horus Heresy Legion card game, anytime they had an ad or tutorial in the game, it was Scottish Abaddon, which was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't really need fuel, but yeah, just in case.
You know, actually, thinking of like, you know, all the Primarchs are still around and shit. God, I'd love their reaction if they saw what Korax became. Because he's like a weird shadow creature now. I don't remember. It's a short story, but it is a shadow creature turns up on oh god, Lorgar's, you know, the world he runs now.
Oh yeah.
Monarchia? No, that was the one that got bombed to shit. I can't remember.
Yes.
And even Lorgar's like, "What the fuck are you?"
Like, I've seen some shit, and you're some shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just taking this sign with me. Okay.
And it's like, well, yeah, Primarchs are made of just like raw warp stuff. They could probably do some weird shit given time.
They are just made of some shit.
He can still take physical form, but also he can just be like, turn into a literal flock of ravens, or just be a shadow.
You know, if he wants.
Yeah. Kind of rad, honestly.
It's one of those things where, like, I remember, like, before the Horus Heresy game came out, like, I was a bit reticent to ever have the concept of statting a Primarch.
Yeah. I never thought that would be a good idea, and I still kind of don't in some ways. Although the never-ending argument about fluff and crunch will always exist.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the garage. I'm out of the garage.
Good.
Although the worst one would be if they ever bother to stat the Emperor.
People keep asking for it, and I'm like, please don't.
Please don't.
The Emperor can literally lightning something out of existence.
Like, because basically there's only two ways of doing it, which is either to make him be the equivalent of multiple Warlord Titans, or to underpower him so much that it's sort of like, it doesn't really represent it. I don't know, I always felt like he was sort of a character that, like, there was no...
wouldn't be fair to have in play.
Yeah, he's not. He's a character for background fluff. He's not for.
Yeah, it's kind of like Stat and Malkador as well. It's like,
Yeah.
he's not really a fighter, although he can. That man could take a punch from fucking Lorgar and just get back up, so, you know.
Okay. So what shall we... No, we're in a new area, so what shall we do?
Well, I'm going to go and have a look at that bridge and see what it needs.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. The long, long bridge.
Yes. I'm in a scout, so this will take me a second. I should have put snow tires on this. Oh, dear God. Mistakes were made.
I'll wait here for a second so that you can...
You can go and look at those fucking mini trucks you got.
That's true, actually. Oh, yeah. I forgot all the buttons.
The Emperor is kind of on that level where the other top dudes won't make appearances. On that level of the other top dudes won't make appearances, like Korn or Gork and Mark. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, actually.
Yeah, it just seems a bit, yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of things that people want from from Warhammer that I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, why do you want that? That would be bad.
Have a mini of them by all means, but yeah.
Oh yeah, a mini of him. That'd be great. That'd be a nice thing to have an official one. Because obviously there's been loads of unofficial ones.
Him.
Okay, so there's just a mini truck and a mini truck XL. Let's have the XL. Why not? Let's push the boat out.
Oh yeah. And I'll just grab the mini truck then. Oh my God, it's adorable.
Yep. Okay, customize. I'm just gonna say fuck it and make it as good as possible because I want it to be amazing.
Fair.
Extra strength hauling. Active. What's the difference here? Although I can have it just lifted, which is a separate thing. Yeah, I really need lifted so I can put the biggest ties on it possible, don't I?
Yeah.
That just feels right.
Oh my God, you can put little baby twin stack exhausts on it.
Okay, I guess chained tyres would be the sensible thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Given that we are in the snow. I was hoping it was going to do some bullshit like with the flatbed. By putting extra bullshit on it because it was like pulled out so far.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I like the little roll bar. They've kind of messed up the thing for this. There we go.
What bit?
It defaults to the view of the back when you're putting the thing on the front.
Yeah, you have to spin the camera. I know. I think it's because it's that fucking small.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's just make it ridiculous. Oh, if I have the twin stacks, I can't have the roll bar. Yeah, I'm gonna have the roll bar, I'm afraid. And what sweet rims. Oh, good. There we go. There we go. Well, there's actually a selection of them this time. Like, quite a lot of them don't really have a good selection of... Big... Let's have the 5-spoked things. They're always fun. And, yep, go faster stripes.
Yep, has to. Have to.
Yep. Ooh, what shall we have, though? Ooh, there are a lot of choices here. Well, I kind of wish you didn't have the little stripes on the side.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that until you mentioned it. And they're not symmetrical. That's going to bother me now. That feels like it's a texture editor.
Possibly. That's kind of fun. A grey one. Oh, yeah, I think the textures are... Oh, yeah, there's some shenanigans going on the back of this on its textures. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. A black with yellow stripe. That's quite fun. And let's... Oh, don't show me the inside. Don't worry about it. But I'll put myself a little thingy in there. Okay, right. Ooh, yeah, that's a rough texture back there. Okay. What was I going to do? Oh, yes. The beep, and let's... Can't believe when I look inside you can't really see much because it's fucking dark.
Probably not all that well textured.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, given the back. Okay.
It's funny that I went for the standard size one, you went for the massive one, and it's like, oh dear God, I see the difference now.
Okay, well, I'll wait for you to emerge.
Oh no, I'm already like on my way over to get planks.
Oh, okay. Does having an issue? Everything's fine. Does the little one not have the texture errors?
No, it does.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't notice it because it was dark when I got out, and I was just focused on getting to where I was going.
Okay. So are you trying to fix the bridge?
Yes, we need lots of wooden planks, and I think I can probably carry one.
Where's the thingy for that?
Tell you what, if you go to the task section
there we go.
The map, you'll be able to tag it from there.
Wooden planks times 2. Okay, so, well, you grab one plank, and I'll grab the other then.
Yep.
There's a slightly Gorka-Morka vibe to it. God,
like scrap heap challenge energy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it feels like the one of Scrappy Racer's vehicles.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch that. They're all on YouTube.
Oh, are they? Shit.
Yeah, yeah. So you can watch a lot of Scrap Heap Challenge on YouTube. I know because I have. There's also a bunch of Junkyard Wars, the vastly inferior American version.
No. Oh, I bet that's rough.
I don't know why. It's just something about the kind of general vibe of it just doesn't work as well, you know? Oh shit, I end up coming the wrong way. I went to the thing I needed to go to rather than what I needed to pick up because I'm a smart boy.
It happens. You're also streaming, it's fine. You're doing a lot for it, it's all good.
I think it's because my brain, like, unless I like consciously acknowledge it, the down arrow, which obviously means deposit here.
Yeah.
But I can't help but interpret it as pick up, like it's being placed on your vehicle.
Yep. Oh no, I can't fit. Ooh, this is, I can't pick anything up in this by the looks of it.
How? Oh, okay. Should I just grab a bigger vehicle then?
No, you try it. I'll go and get a 2-slot vehicle just in case, and I can grab both at the same time if this fucks up.
Came in an awful American one did I mix. The Scrap Heap Challenge had a American version, which I personally do not think is anywhere near as good. But I would say that I'm British.
Yeah. We don't have a leg to stand on with a lot of stuff, but we did make a lot of weird shows in the late 90s, early 2000s. Also, our version of Scrap Heap Challenge had Dick Strawbridge and his amazing moustache. He's a... I expect he's a wanker.
Oh, yeah, indubitably.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I mean, he's now on a show where he does up a French manor house and to live there.
Okay.
And then the newest version series of that show has him talking to other British people that bought French manor houses, and I'm like,
Having some feelings.
Do them up for, wedding events and all that, and I'm like,
I looked at chat for a moment and fell off the road.
Yep.
Oh, that bit hadn't been uncovered, so I didn't realise there was just a road there.
You silly butt.
Okay. Guess I'll turn me sen around.
Wait, what? Where are you going?
To the log station.
Yes, up ahead. Fuck that one. Come on, just follow me.
Oh, going to the sawmill then.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's logs there.
Okay.
There's not logs. There's planks there.
Fun fact: my dad used to serve with Strawbridge. Apparently, at the time he had his head so far up his own arse, he could lick his own tonsils. Well,
there we are then.
Yeah. Although this feels like it's a lead into talking about how BattleBots, the old show, fucking sucks compared to Robot Wars, which is great.
What was the name of the trophy in BattleBots?
The Giant Nut, because everything was a double entendre. Well, it wasn't even a double entendre; it was just lol sex. Yeah. But not even in a fun way.
I'm maybe a bit slower than you, and you go.
I will nume in my mini. Beep. But yeah, Robot Wars is great, and the original run of BattleBots is, I would say, borderline unwatchable.
I'll see you later on, Krubis. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us.
However, I will say modern BattleBots are pretty good.
Did we get over the bullshit phase?
Yes. Since it had its revival, because it kind of had a revival at the same kind of time as Robot Wars did. Am I going the right way? Yes, I'm going the right way.
Yep.
Pretty solid. It still has some of the same problems of that, like, sometimes they'll just go, oh, hey, this fight you don't have to see. And you're like, but I want to. It's like, oh, well, this was the result. And we'll show you, like, a highlight of, like, how, like, the blow happened. And you're like, okay, I'd rather watch the fight, though.
Yep.
They still do
Saturday morning recaps of wrestling matches you used to see when you were a kid.
The important thing to remember, the difference between BattleBots, especially its original run, and Robot Wars, is that Robot Wars is about establishes, though they are both like tournaments. Robot Wars allows for narratives to build.
You're taking it right.
Yeah. Whereas BattleBots is more in the mold of straight sports.
See, there's your problem.
Yeah, so it means that they
thought an American TV show would be all about the narratives as well. When you consider what it's like now.
Yeah,
everything needs to have a story, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't really have that element of it, so they're happy with missing parts out because they don't consider it to be important, because they just need to tell you the results of who won. That's really
interesting.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll watch an episode of BattleBots with you at some point, and you can share in my pain.
Do we have to?
They're not very long.
We still need to fucking watch that fucking Transformer shit.
Yeah. I cannot. All I can do is put it on the loading platform.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So you'll have to actually put the proper flatbed on rather than its standard thing that looks like it should be able to store things but can't.
I agree.
My bank account is crying at the mere idea of 10 litre of gas per minute. Yeah. I like that your thing beeps when it reverses.
Yep. It's almost like this is an official truck or something.
There's one show that the US has in the UK, Kaiju Big Battle, the live-action Kaiju Wrestling Federation.
No, I know about Kaiju Big Battle, don't you worry. I've told Wib about it before as well. It's just tokusatsu wrestling. The last I saw of it were like the old YouTube videos of it, and it looks cheap as all fuck, but I think that's part of the fun.
Yeah. It's very much one of those things where I'm like, I can acknowledge it intellectually as like a fun thing, but I don't care about wrestling, so, you know.
Yeah.
I'd rather, like, if I'm watching
like,
that...
I held you hostage once when I was absolutely blitzed out my mind and made you watch a match.
This is true, but it was fine.
Who the fuck was it again? It was Zalundra Blaze versus, oh god, what's her name?
I forget. It's been a while.
Not Aja Kong.
You did show me a match with her, though.
Oh, was it Aja Kong then?
Possibly. I remember watching a match that had her in it, yeah.
Oh, maybe it was her then.
I was going to follow along behind you like a small dog yapping at your heels.
Good. Because, yeah, if I'm going to subject Wib to anything, it's going to be, like, a Japanese match, I guess.
Like, I have often said I find people talking about wrestling infinitely more interesting than wrestling.
Yeah, fair.
I find it as a concept.
Actually, yeah, I feel the same way about MMA.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I could watch. There's a guy on YouTube called Napoleon Blown Apart, which is a great name, who's been doing videos covering MMA and like the bullshit martial arts and stuff, and it's been really entertaining. But I have no interest in actually watching UFC.
I get that. Sometimes there's stuff that's interesting. Like I watched a whole fucking video from like I found out there's like a channel that.
Shit.
We both forgot the service spare parts.
No, that just came up.
Oh, okay.
Right, you recover to the garage then.
Okay.
Good job. Good job.
Look, if I'm recovering anyway, I might as well, you know. Actually, see how this, you know, actually this thing works quite well, even in like quite high water, considering it doesn't have like
Good.
a snorkel or anything. Dare I say, this little mini's actually not bad.
Almost like minis are good or something.
I love minis. I feel like owning an original one now is like... I mean, A, I'd have to learn how to drive, so, you know. Fuck that.
They're terrifying to
Yeah.
drive nowadays because every other car's bigger.
Yeah. And modern minis just aren't the same.
No, they're not. Apparently they're a lot of fun to drive, but they're not the same. I agree. For the record, if anyone gets in Wib's case, I also don't drive.
I mean, if anyone wants to get on my case for not driving, I literally work from home, so I don't need a car. And also, if anyone wants to be judgmental, fuck you.
Yeah.
Is my stance there. Also, if we're being honest, if you can avoid driving, it's probably the best thing.
Yeah. I've hit a point where I'm like, just, I can't. With the state my brain's in, it's not, I don't want to be behind a wheel.
I understand that, and that's responsible. Like, if you don't, you know.
I mentioned before, I used to ride a motorbike everywhere, but, like, I took a couple of spells on that, and I was shaky, and then anxiety played up more over time after I took long-term time off, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
100% makes sense.
Also, almost getting taken off the road by a taxi, and then the week after, almost getting taken off the road by a fucking rubbish truck was fun.
Yeah, that'll do it. Here we go. I've got the parts. I'll just go and pop them in. Ah! 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 I am being harassed!
Is there a woman in a video game?
My dick fell off. We have constructed bridge.
Bridge.
Bridge. Excelente.
I'm gonna
Okay.
recover to the garage, and you should maybe get in a scout vehicle and go around the back of the garage.
Oh, to go and grab the thingy back there.
Yeah.
Let's go in the slightly mistextured mini then.
Hey, Wib. Hey.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, come here.
Where are?
I'm at the back of the garage. I just
Okay.
spawned out.
Okay, I'm coming to you.
You can just go through this fence.
Oh, okay. Smash.
Disrespect your surroundings.
Fight all of the power. I do love it how you're like, oh, why isn't this getting much traction? And then you go, oh, I haven't got four-wheel drive turned on. And then you press it on, and then it just goes, zoop.
Yeah.
Fuck fences.
Mm.
Always holding my back. How did that damage my engine? I just lightly tapped the tree.
Love that. Love that.
I mean, I know that there isn't really a whole lot separating the engine from the outside of the vehicle in a Mini, like, or you in the engine, or the wheels and
Yeah,
you.
the engine would end up on your lap if you had a massive collision. It would be worse if the Hillman Imp had the petrol tank in front of the driver's seat.
Cool.
I think that was the Imp anyway. I can't remember now. It's been a while. The Imp was another tiny car.
Mm.
They used to change the camber and the wheels and put bricks in the back of it so it went around like a fucking dodgem.
Completely missed where the
Where the tower is.
well, where the I didn't for some reason I was just completely oblivious to the fact there was actually a turn off.
Oh shit! Yeah, there is. Yeah, I would have been oblivious to it too. You're fine.
There we go. Satisfactory has tainted Wib's vocabulary with zoop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that term.
On the last stage of manufacturing.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I am observing surroundings. It does have Ubisoft towers, but it integrates them in a way that is less Ubisofty, I feel.
Yeah. Also, it gives an excuse to use a scout vehicle.
Yeah.
More importantly.
Longfang.
What?
I did a thing.
Oh god, what did you do? I'm going. Did you like wedge yourself into a tree?
I think I could probably get out of this. But it was just funny.
Oh, did you just go face first into the ground?
Yep.
Good.
There we go.
We've all been there.
Yeah, this thing's so light and has quite a lot of power, so it, you know, can get out of things quite easily.
See the fence that's close by to you? Bust through that.
Okay. Can we drive the Hercules?
No, I'm sorry.
Is it Hercules? I'm assuming it is, just looking at it from the back.
You could maybe tip me back over though.
Oh, where are you?
On your left.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I did a handbrake turn, the car didn't agree.
Okay.
High center of gravity, bad idea. You're doing great, champ.
I mean, I was just being a dick there.
Okay, good.
That was me intentionally fucking around. Do not worry. I was going to see if I could just drag you along the, Good.
I ain't saying shit.
I mean, I didn't actually activate that.
What?
Pulling the winch then. That's on you.
I'm not touching the controller, dude.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't actually press anything then. Don't make me actually... Oh, fine, I'll do it properly. God damn it. I hate it when things require me to do it properly. I'm completely blind to... There we go. That's an issue.
There you go, there you go, there you go. There you go.
I wasn't when I was trying to winch and I'm like, this mini is significantly lighter. I've just noticed how tiny my guy is inside here.
Oh my god, yeah. It is a blown up, like, extra large mini, to be fair.
Dude, I think I need a booster seat. Oh my, that is a lot.
What?
The glare.
Yep. Damn it.
What, were you trying to jump off the end?
Yeah, there's a bollard right there that's solid. Yes, I did that on purpose.
Damn you!
Yeah, see those light poles there? Yeah, just like,
Okay.
went head first into it, hard enough to stall my engine.
Okay.
I'm quite sure he does not see half the road in there, possibly.
Cock.
I don't know if you heard all of that.
I did.
That was next door laughing like a normal human.
Oh.
Because he's loud at all times.
Oh. Oh.
It's very fun. Okay, I guess I'll go get, because we've got another thing to get.
I mean, I'm going to try that fucking jump at the end of the airstrip.
Okay, right. Well, I'm going to go for the other watchtower that's nearby.
Oh.
To open up the area.
That literally sounded like someone strangling a chicken. Yeah.
Yeah. What's really fun is when he goes off on an extended tirade calling everyone gay.
Right.
He's in his 30s, by the way, by the look of him.
Yeah.
I would have thought someone would have grown up.
Always had a
little bit
hard
by now.
life, one of the two.
I mean, from the, we hear him talking to his teammates, whatever hard life he's had, he deserves it.
Jump successful! Yeah, that went about as well as I thought it would.
Okay, good. Oh, this is quite quaint.
What, this area?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
it's
I
nice.
am getting real big Disco Elysium vibes around here.
Interesting.
One of those
wouldn't know.
It's really, really good. I don't know if you get on with it. Because it's a very specific experience.
Yeah.
But hey, any game where it you know, like actually is not scared to talk about politics in a very open way, you know, I'm okay with it.
Sure.
Also, if you've never played it, when you find the cryptozoology quest, I know it's really long and a little boring, but you should definitely do the whole thing.
Well, there's Mothman involved.
No, it's not. I'm not going to give any more things, but definitely do it. The payoff is worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, totally like the West Island with the pier. Yeah, yeah. I'm hearing...
Yes, I'm sorry, you're hearing...
I'm in my head, I'm hearing the music from the outside area. Yeah. Okay, right. That's one more done. There's another one down the road, so I might as well grab that as well.
Yes. Mothman does love big beans. Does he like bumble beans, though?
I don't know. It's difficult to say on account of Mothman not existing.
You don't say that out loud.
I mean, we made a whole video about how he doesn't exist.
I know, but freaking the gimmick. God damn it. Kayfabe.
Actually, no. You know, I've just thought about it.
What?
I think Mothman might exist if we all believe.
Oh, if we all believe hard enough.
If we all believe hard enough, because he might be a little shy. I think we all need to clap. He can hear you.
If everyone takes their hands off of their keyboards or phones and just applauds.
I'm literally just doing like a preschool.
Yep.
TV show. He can hear you. There we go. That was enough. There's Mothman. There he is. You're right there, Snipe.
I love that bit. It never gets old.
Is Snipe crying yet?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I do know of Cryptid Club. It's very cool. Yes.
You're so funny. Sorry about that.
God, I can't believe this is making me actually go into my low gear for once.
How dare.
This is really deep mud. Like, my wheels literally are not present. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. I'll say, oh, you grabbed the thing I was going for.
I was wondering how long it would take you to notice.
You dick! Okay, the one... Okay.
One slightly further away, I'm heading for it.
Okay, are you going for the one that's, like, to the left? And I'll go for the one that's on the right, then.
Yeah, good plan.
And I guess since Scott, those should probably wrap up.
Yeah.
Because I've got work to do after this, so...
Oh, right, okay.
Things that are due tomorrow, so I kind of got to get them done tonight.
Yeah.
Not a huge amount of stuff, but, you know, enough to make sure I'm, you know,
Yes.
taking my time. And then maybe I can, once that's done, then maybe I can have a few days off.
That sounds like a very good plan, my dude.
Because it's been a couple of weeks. I won't
if you
lie.
manage to get a few days off, you know what we should do. High Snipe's chair and make her watch the prequels.
Yes, this shall be a thing. Disco Elysium added to my wish list that one day I may play the Cryptid Quest. Oh, good. Yeah, I will. What I will say of Disco Elysium is that it is one of those games where I think I described it on the podcast as content warning, everything.
Everything, yeah.
But I feel that it handles grim subjects in a way that is mostly very respectful. And it's less that it's like doing things to be shocking, it's more that it's just being uncompromising, I guess. But you can also play it, you can play the whole game as a liberal, and it gets mad at you. It
Basically, American liberal, yes.
Yes, I'm saying American liberal, not just generically left-wing. I'm talking specifically centrist liberal.
Yeah.
Love to see Longfang play disco. I think it's very good, but also it is a lot. I don't think I would want to play it for my first time on stream either.
That's fair.
Like, just to give kind of a general idea of like Disco Elysium and how it deals with things. One of the first things that you do in the game, because you are playing as a police officer who has, wow, I'm just bouncing about, who's got no memories. And he's trying to piece his life back together, which is why you can decide how you want your character to be. Because he is a dude with a past and a backstory, you know.
But is also a blank slate now.
Yeah, a blank slate now, and so you can then...
or as they say, tabula rasa.
I mean, you could if you're a cunt.
Or the guy that made that game that I always saw on shelves up for sale.
Oh yeah, I forget there's a game called Tabula Rasa. But yeah, one of the first things you do is investigate a body that has been hung in a backyard, and it's been there for like a week.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty grim.
It's, yeah. What kind of cop are you? When I played through, I was a sorry cop because I'm British and I can't help but apologise. Apparently this is a thing. There is a thing in my fucking way.
What?
There's a pipeline. It's busted.
Wait a minute, hold on, I've got an idea.
I think I can go around.
I mean, I do have another way of solving this that's more hilarious.
You're gonna like forklift me over it or something?
Yes.
Okay, I can totally get around it on my own, but I want to see this. This is happening.
I do too, honestly.
Yeah, okay.
Let me find a vehicle that might actually be suitable and not fuck this up.
Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm just going to go and do the thing, and then I'll come back.
Fair.
Because I'm right next to it.
Alright, okay. Fine.
Get out of my way, small trees. I might not have the clearance to actually get under here.
They can be a bit funny with invisible walls as well.
Yes. Yes.
Invisible walls.
Violence being visited upon me.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, I think that's just... That is a no, you're not allowed. Unless this one. Like, I should totally be able to go through this.
Okay, follow the main road up.
Yeah, there we go.
Main road up to there, and then the pipe is there. Okay.
Right, where is it? There we go. Okay. All is fine. Just when you find me and you notice that my car is a little bit crumpled, don't worry about it.
There was until NCSoft NC-softed it while Gary was in freaking space by faking his recognition. I'm sorry, Excal, what? I think that's to do with Tabula Rasa, because I think that has a story behind
it. Was that a Richard Garriott thing? Because that's the ultimate dude.
Yeah, I believe it was Gary, yeah.
Or Lord British.
I'm not off here with him. Like, is there some deep lore here?
I have no idea. The extent of my knowledge of Tabula Rasa is watching the Zero Punctuation review of it.
Yeah, that's how I know about it too.
Many, many years ago.
He was in space. Okay. And then he faked his resignation while he was there. While there was no way he could have delivered it to them.
Okay.
Okay. That is a story.
That is, yes. Okay. I've done the watchtower anyway, so I'll get back into position so that you can vault me over the thing.
Okay. I am on my way in the totally serious and not dumb vehicle.
Okay, cool. Best kind of vehicle. Very serious. For serious times. And serious crimes. I like how, because the game makes the holes you make in the mud and snow be a permanent thing.
Yeah.
If you've come like an awkward way, then you can just follow your
yeah. And
your
it
tire
also
tracks out.
starts to become a problem when you've made too many ruts in the road.
This is also a thing, yes. Okay. The small man in need of a booster seat shall await.
Good, good.
Whereabouts are you? Ah, yeah, you're not far away.
I'm working on it. This very serious vehicle has a habit of rolling, so I'm taking it easy.
Okay, fair enough. It's weird how the snow's piled up on this vehicle as well. Like,
yeah, it gets a bit weird sometimes.
Yeah, I'll replace the back end with just a flatbed on this thing, just to make it
It'll
less
also get rid
distracting.
of the extra problems.
Yeah.
See you later on, Soup. Have a good one.
Ah, see ya. I'm just sitting here, just rocking out.
Mm-hmm. So I'm on the Behind the Bastards episode about Jack Parsons now, by the way. And his weird sex cult.
I forget which one that was.
Alistair Crowley.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've listened to episodes of that about
like the Antichrist into existence.
I've listened to enough episodes about different cults that they kind of blend together a little bit until more specific like things are mentioned.
Okay, I'm here in my completely serious vehicle.
Okay. What a completely serious vehicle. I like the googly eyes.
Thank you. Oh, that's a problem.
Up to-
There we go.
Where do you need me?
There is fine.
Okay.
Now I need to remember the crane controls because it's been a while. Right, there might be some anti-griefing measures in place here, but we'll find out together.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, there's some anti-griefing measures in place, I think.
Okay.
I'm in the wrong position. You stay there.
Okay. I don't really have a whole lot of choice.
Yeah, good.
Ooh.
You okay there?
Yeah, taking the damage on the side has made some issues happen on the inside of this vehicle.
Oh, really?
Oop.
Yeah, it times out. Interesting. We're learning things.
I like how well balanced this thing is on its nose.
Yep. It loves it. It's its happiness when it's sitting on its fucking nose.
Happiness is an erect mini. Bang bang shoot shoot.
Yes.
Also, my camera does not seem to know what to do with some of the things happening.
Good.
I do really like your googly eyes, by the way.
Glad you approve. Yeah, it does not want me lifting
Ah,
that.
damn it.
Unless I can... Oh wait, I've got an idea. I have an idea.
Okay.
Let me bring the fucking crane arm back down, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Did not realise how high that was until I'd actually looked at it properly. Okay, let me see if I hook it there.
To just try and get me. Oop. This is like a fucking crane game thing, isn't
Yep.
it?
Yep.
I think there is an invisible wall to stop you doing this.
Oh my god. No, there can't be. There
What?
can't be.
I think we can bypass the anti-griefing thing if I'm just holding down the pull winch because it lets the game know. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there totally is a thing there.
Yep.
Holy shit.
I'm becoming a wrecking ball.
Oh, you bastards.
I just walked away. I will always want you. That's from the song Wrecking.
Okay.
D5. Okay. I just
Okay.
want to see. Yeah, you're on there tight now that you're holding the button. Actually.
Yeah.
That's good. Although I can't really winch you up. That's interesting. Now I'm just going to swing you about,
Okay, that's fair.
and we can use this as our our ending for the stream as we
Yeah.
just swing you like a fucking pendulum.
Try and knock down a tree. Swing low, sweet chariot that happens to be a six-wheeled mini.
I was really hoping you'd have more momentum than that.
Oh, I had my handbrake on. Silly me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Knowing this game, it probably is.
There we go. Yeah, I think there's just like a barrier, like
Yeah.
for a certain distance around it. Because like, yeah, if I come out to, it was where was it? It was like once I got, like it was around here. I was able to just go underneath it.
So that's maybe where the barrier stops existing.
Yeah, so I can just get underneath
Okay.
it here.
Okay.
But yeah, well, anticlimactic, but also we're finding things out. And it still wasn't super happy about going under there, I will say. All that time.
Also, my truck has googly eyes, so I am not complaining.
Your truck does have googly eyes, and that's very special and important, and I think we all need to remember that. A hitbox when the pipeline is constructed. Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh god, yeah, of course.
Hello. Hello. So I guess if you could get something up high enough, you probably can go over it, but like... Oh yeah, can you pull me back? That's the interesting question.
The winch is struggling now.
Ooh. Can see your thing bucking a little bit.
Yep, it's not happy.
Oh. Getting a little bit of movement. Oh.
The game isn't happy either.
No. Okay. This is what the devs intended. This is how you're supposed to play this game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seeing the crane wiggle. Yeah, I think it's this is the no fun allowed barrier.
Mm.
This is, this is it. You just wanted to spread your fishing streams over here, didn't you?
Yeah, that was it.
Nah, there we go. The ominous.
Yeah, actually, hold on.
Okay.
See if I just push the crane arm. Yeah, look, I'm actually getting pushed along the ground by the barrier.
Ah, shit. Yeah, there we go. We are doing science, game science.
Yep, that's yep,
Yep,
definitely.
Okay. Well, let's wrap this up then. I'll just, recover whilst you wiggle your.
There you go. I was hoping you noticed.
Yeah.
I was waving goodbye.
Yeah.
You okay there?
Oh, there was a. It just didn't shut down for a little bit there, and I was like, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right, let's see who is online, and we'll do a little raid.
Yeah, it's a Barbie raid. Fresh is online. Playing 7 Days to Die. I actually don't know what the fuck that game is.
Isn't that the Minecrafty like zombie survival thing?
Maybe.
It has been a while.
Although she is showing a black screen right now, so I don't know if he's just finishing up.
Ah, okay.
Who else isn't around?
Could raid Ashens.
Yeah, do it.
That's normal. There we go. Very normal.
Yep.
Okay, well, I will.
What the fuck is he watching?
I know he watches like weird adverts and stuff.
It looks like old British comedy.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit he does. So yeah, have fun with that, everybody.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
I'll be around tomorrow for a stream of something if you want something to drown out the pain of a weekday.
Fair. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining and watching the stream. Hope you had fun. And yeah, we shall see you later. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.